Welcome today to the Verde Valley Studios, right above Twice Nice in Sedona, one of the two, soon to be three locations where we have thrift stores that raise money for the Verde Valley Sanctuary. Today, I am joined by our Executive Director, Nicole Florisi. Nicole, thank you so much for joining me this morning. I would like if you would begin today just by telling me a little bit and letting us know what is unrestricted funding and why is it so important for us at the Verde Valley Sanctuary to receive unrestricted funding through things like Arizona Gives Day, which is our fundraising campaign going on right now and ending tomorrow. Tell me why this is important to us.
Well, thanks, Dustin. I appreciate that. Our unrestricted funding here at Verde Valley Sanctuary is where we really get to help clients on their journey and be part of the miracles that can happen in their life. While we primarily operate under our grant funding, unrestricted funding allows us to do much outside the parameters from what our grants do. For example, we can do car repairs for clients. That can be a barrier to them getting housing, to them being able to maintain a job, even to be able to take their kids back and forth to school. So we're able to do that, and they're able to facilitate more empowerment and more choice by being able to be autonomous. We're also able, within a client's safety plan, we're able to potentially get them out of state if we need to. There's different levels of safety associated with domestic violence and sexual violence, and some clients, it's not safe for them to stay within the state of Arizona, so we can purchase plane tickets, bus tickets, train tickets that can facilitate travel outside of the state and also help them set up somewhere safe with unrestricted funding, whereas our grant funding is primarily restricted to within Arizona. So that is very helpful. It also helps us set up clients with transitional housing. While there is some grant funding relative to transitional housing, we also have a transitional house, and we can help clients within that scope. We can help them get furniture, we can help them buy groceries. You know, we're able to facilitate a lot more for them to become self-empowered, for them to affect more change in their life. And unrestricted funding is really where it's at, and that's where we make the difference.
So Nicole, if you could, tell me a little bit about Arizona Gives Day specifically. Why do we want our donors to give to Arizona Gives Day, and what are we going to be able to do with this funding that might be outside of what we're normally able to do?
Well, Dustin, I don't know if it's completely outside what we would normally like to do with it, but Arizona Gives Day, to me, is just a really fun thing for donors to do. It does engage where we do get into a contest with other organizations. And so, for example, on Tuesday for Arizona Gives, between the hours of 10 and 11, the organization that raises the most money does have a match. And so there's some competition to it, and we hope that our donors within their fundraising want to have a little fun and help us navigate that and really dial it in and donate during 10 to 11. Granted, we appreciate our donors all year round, but Arizona Gives Day is just a really fun way to really expand on that. And at Verde Valley Sanctuary, what we're going to do, we're going to use primarily the money, almost all of it, to go to our new transitional housing project. This is unprecedented for us. We have never been able to offer clients transitional housing through our organization. We have always had to use other community partners for that. And so we're going to be able to help clients get established. We'll make sure they have the income to do this. We will be able to help them budget. We'll be able to help them repair their credit. We will be able to overcome those barriers. For example, some clients don't want references contacted because they are concerned that their abuser will find them. So we can help clients build a successful rental history. And it just helps them navigate that. They find a new level of autonomy. Again, they become empowered, and they're able to move forward more so as an individual rather than just in the communal living setting. And we here at Verde Valley Sanctuary are proud to be able to offer that. In addition, we're also going to continue with being pet friendly. So we're going to need to build kennels, make sure things are appropriate for pets, have heated and air conditioned areas for the dogs or, you know, whatever pets somebody brings. So that's really important for us to carry that through because pets are obviously very important to their owners, important to all of us really. And so we want to be able to carry that model through to our transitional housing. And that can be a little bit more of a barrier really in the community for some places that don't take pets.
So I think one of the things that donors really want to understand when they're giving money like this to an organization is that we are demonstrating fiscal responsibility. Can you tell me a little bit about how we are being responsible towards this transitional housing project and how we are investing in the future of the Verde Valley Sanctuary?
So here at Verde Valley Sanctuary, it's important for us to be fiscally responsible. One of the goals that we have with this transitional housing project is we would actually like to be able to pay off the building within the year. That's one of our fundraising goals. We're not at a point, we're not looking to make money off of our clients right now with the financial model that we have set up for the transitional housing project. We will probably break about even, so we're definitely not going to be going in the hole over transitional housing. But any money that we do make, including from transitional housing, does translate into that unrestricted funding that we can help clients. So my year goal is to pay off that building. Then we can transition into, we purchased another property, well, I should say we received another property through a grant, and I would like to be able to expand actually our client services onto that property. But I don't think it's fiscally responsible to try and balance carrying a mortgage on the transitional house, why in turn we're trying to build on another property. So hence I'm going to focus my efforts for this year into getting the transitional house paid off. Then that becomes much more self-sustaining, and we can direct that money into the transitional housing and our goals. And then in turn, we can start to focus on what are we going to do with that other property so we can expand our client trauma services, we can expand our therapeutic case management, we can really give clients more of what they need to heal. You know, most of all, I really want to thank all of our donors and everyone in the community who supports us. You know, money is not the root of everything when it comes to a nonprofit. What we appreciate is more than that. We appreciate the time that you give to us. We appreciate the fact that you take your donations to our thrift stores. We appreciate all the time people volunteer for us, and that's really important to us. We appreciate that people talk about us and talk about our mission and the people that we want to help and encourage on their journey. And so I do want to thank every single one of you for being part of a client's journey for Verde Valley Sanctuary and then helping us help our clients.